Karibuni, karibuni, karibuni. We're about to start our live updates today in a few. Yes. Na waona pale, we continue commenting hapo. We'll be talking to you. Tuendelee kuingia, karibuni, karibuni, karibuni. Before we start our live updates for today, we have a lot of stories lined up for you. So stay tuned till the last minute. Yeah. Tuendelee. Send us your comments hapo chini. We'll be reading them as they come. Remember, we are live on Obinna TV Updates, where we will be bringing you more news stories and also updates from every part of this country and even beyond. Tuendelee. Naona PKTV unasema Obinna TV live. Thank you so much. Kelvin Jogona 1107 tuned. Asanti. Tuendelee kuitana before we start this live update for today. Samuel Gideon, hello Maggie, hi, how are you? Gladys Kavindu, hello, hi. Bana Blue, hi. I hope mko poa. Samuel Gideon, thank you so much. Kelvin Juguna, karibu Maggie tupate. I have a lot lined up for you, so stay tuned and we continue calling others. If you have a friend, if you have your family, please call them tuingie and then we see what we have for you. Bana Blue, thank you. Watching from Ruiru. How is Ruiru, by the way? Vampire Ruiru ilienda wapi? Is it still there? Thank you so much. Newton Okelo anasema well tuned. Thank you so much. Nick, asante. Cheruyot Kevin, surely. Stay tuned. Ukae tu, tulia. Tuko na mengi tumekuandalia. Seeing who Samuel Gideon, thank you so much. Gladys again, thank you. Tuendelee kuitana. Kelvin, asante. Samuel, tulia kidogo. We continue coming in. Remember, we have a lot lined up for you today on our live at Obinna TV Updates Live on our YouTube channel today. Philip Pochoro tuned in from Chuka. Salimia watu wa Chuka. Thank you so much. Naona Clinton Magak, tuko locked. Asante sana. Cherono Fancy. Hi Cherono. How are you? Naona mwingine hapa. Pauline, hi, how are you? Tuendelee kuitana, your friends, your family, your colleagues. Tell them that we have a lot lined up for you. Today, we'll be talking about the cracks in the slopes. Also, we'll be talking about the Linda Mwananchi team. We'll be talking about the circumcision of the Luyas. Also, so stay tuned. Naona mwingine hapa anaitwa aniambia vampire alipelekwa kwa park. Okay, that's nice by the way. Naona mtu mwingine hapa, Carol Melvin. Hello, hi, how are you? I'm seeing Carol again. Thank you so much. Tuendelee kuitana. Zingine zinakimbia hapa mbio. Naona Harrison, thank you so much for tuning in. Unaniambia you're watching from Nyeri. Thank you so much. Uko baridi kwaje? Inawapeleka aje? Somebody else naona hapa. Mimi niko job Makongeni na watch live till the end. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. We have a lot lined up for you. Also remember, if you've not subscribed to this YouTube channel, remember to subscribe. So remember to share this video with your family and friends, and also like this video so that it can be recommended to your family and also friends. Yeah, tuendelee. Julie, nakuona. Thank you so much for coming. Asante sana. Bana Blue, thank you. Gideon, asante. So many of you have tuned in today. Huyu ananiuliza kama bosi yako ama niende. Stay tuned, you never know. Maybe atakuja. Ama ni mimi leo niko pia. Tuendelee kuitana. Isaiah Juma tuned in from Mwihoko. Asanti sana. Hilary Omondi, hi. Hi Hilary. How are you? Nawaona wengi. Cherono Fancy, nitamwambia. Thank you so much. We continue calling each other here. Damigi Productions, Asanti. Josegi, thank you so much. Paul Blessed 001 Eldoret, tuko ndani. How is Eldoret, by the way? Thank you so much for joining us. Fancy, how are you? Thank you so much. Beyond Borders. Oh, nauliza lazima tusome comments kidogo hapa chini. Kidogo tusome comments, but I'll try. Gideon, thank you. Thank you so much. Tuendelee kuitana. Remember to leave your comment hapo chini because we have a lot lined up for you today. We will be looking, by the way, in details about the Vision 2060, and also we'll be looking at some of the achievements of the Vision 2030 and also some challenges that it has had. Remember, the president had the State of the Nation address last week. So what did he say about the Vision 2060? And you, as a Kenyan citizen, what do you think about the Vision 2060? And do you think the Vision 2030 has been achieved to the core? So we'll be talking about that and so many more. So tuendelee. Wallace, Asanti, how are you? Waza. Thank you. Karaoke, Asanti, unaniambia tuned in. Thank you so much for coming. Naona mwingine hapa anaitwa Harrison. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for coming. Naona Peace Mary. Thank you so much. Niambia tuned in from Nanyuki. Umesema kizungu ni mingi? Si mingi. Kidogo tu, kidogo. Guys, tuendelee kuitana before we start our news updates for today. Remember, we have a lot lined up for you. Also,
Sound is on.
Guys, we are sorry for the inconveniences caused ni network kidogo, but msijali, they've sorted it out, and we pray and hope that everything is gonna be fine. Samuel, thank you. Santi, the net has been sorted. Naona pia Cherono fancy, hata mimi sijui. Thank you so much. Yes, they've sorted the net. Sorry for the inconveniences caused. So guys, we continue chatting on our comments section. Remember, we have a lot lined up for you. Blackjack Media, thank you so much. So stay tuned. We've said that we'll talk about very many things, from the Linda Monanchi to cracks in the opposition to the Vision 2030 and also Vision 2060. And also we'll be talking about news from the villages, uko ndani, and we'll be calling a few people to also tell us about the things that we'll be talking about. Also remember to continue commenting hapo chini. What do you think are the news updates for today? Justus Kimani tuned in from Doha. Salimia watu wa Qatar. Asante sana. Samuel, network iko sawa. Thank you. Thank you so much. Tuko karibu kuanza. If there is your friend or your family member, tafadhali, we can do this. Yeah. Good evening, and I hope you are well. Thank you so much for joining us on Obinna TV Updates Live. I hope your day was good as mine. Welcome to today's live. My name is Maggie Ndumia. On to our first news, cracks are widening in the mountain. Just weeks after political realignments began taking shape ahead of the next polls, three prominent political parties from the Mount Kenya region have flatly rejected calls to fold up and unite under the Democracy for Citizens Party, led by former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Instead, the parties are drawing a hard line, demanding respect, independence, and structured dialogue. The leaders criticized and accused Gachagua of issuing directives rather than seeking consensus. PNU party leader Peter Munya didn't mince his words, stating categorically that the former deputy president has no authority to speak for the entire Mount Kenya region. Munya insisted that political partnership must be built on equality and trust, not public attacks or attempts to weaken rival outfits for regional control. Adding weight to the backlash, Democratic Party leader Justin Muturi fired a direct challenge at the former deputy president. Muturi dared Gachagua to first have lawmakers allied to him who were elected on United Democratic Alliance UDA tickets resign and seek fresh mandates in by-elections before asking other parties to dismantle their structures. In a recent onslaught, however, the former deputy president has responded. In a sharp response, he dismissed the leaders as misguided, telling them to focus on popularizing their inactive outfits. As the war of words escalates, it lays bare a deepening divide within the opposition camp, signaling that uniting the mountain under a single political roof will be an uphill battle. Here is the video.
An unnecessary confrontation. However, restraint should not be mistaken for acquiescence. We call upon my phone. However, restraint should not be mistaken for acquiescence. We call upon Honorable Gachagua to desist from divisive pronouncements and instead embrace structured dialogue, consultation, and respectful engagement among all like-minded political parties. Durable political partnerships are built on equality, trust, and respect for institutional autonomy. It is worth noting that we cannot pretend to be growing our parties while simultaneously locking out others in order to own specific regions. While we have no differences with our partners in DCP, it is necessary to make our communities feel comfortable, secure, and free to make political choices. We must stop threatening those of diverse backgrounds and beliefs about our political standing in order to grow our democracy. It cannot be one is okay joining DCP, but bad if they join other parties. Why
are you saying, in the absence of those other leaders of those parties, why are you telling them to dissolve and join DCP? And you just say, you formed your party the other day, you found these parties in existence. What has prompted you to think that they should dissolve and join these new outfits?
This matter has been put to Honorable Gachagua before. It's not like it's new. And you also, guys, you just said you also know it. So if the press knows it, and the people down there, they know it, you expect us to keep quiet? To correct one mistake within our organization is better than to wait for it to affect the
Mimi nataka vyama nyingi. We want political parties mingi. Kila mtu ajaribu. Na mimi sijasema mtu avuje chama yake. No, mimi nasema kila mtu aingie DCP. Si ndio mimi nasema? And I'm doing it daily. Mpaka leo si niko na nyinyi. Niko na watu wengine. Saturday nilifanya mkutano 3 Nyanyuki, Chaka na Rumoro. Sunday nilifanya mkutano 7 Nyandarua. Kesho niko na watu hapa na wengine. Friday niko Kiambu town. Saturday niko Kajiado. Sunday niko Kiambaa. Monday niko Narok. Si mimi natia bidii. So DCP imekuwa na umaarufu because party leader Rigathi Gachagua na jeshi yake, they are working hard. Si ndio? Chama lazima uuze na sera. Lazima uzunguke. So mimi naambia my brothers, please, nimeshukuru sana mmekuja. Kivuti sija kuwa nimekuona. Welcome. Munya nimeona umekuja. Kuja. Hii safari ya kufukuza Kasongo hapana rais. Kutoa rais kwa ofisi ni kazi. So come we work together. Na muuze chama. Muuze chama. Sasa mutaenda hasara mkikosa kuuza chama. Sasa wewe Munya na PNU Olokalao bado fika. Sasa mkapata kula 28. Unapata aibu.
Sasa ukikosa kufanya kampeni. The Mwananchi movement has secured a lifeline in its bid to register as a political party. This comes after the registrar of political parties agreed to reconsider his earlier rejection of the proposed party name. The movement's leaders held a consultative meeting with Registrar John Cox following the initial rejection of the application to reserve the name Linda Mwananchi Party of Kenya. The registrar had turned down the application over concerns that the name resembled existing political party names and slogans, as well as broader public interest considerations. But following fresh talks led by movement spokesperson and Suba South Member of Parliament Karoli Omondi, the registrar has now committed to reviewing that decision and is expected to communicate his final determination by the end of this week. The movement has described the meeting as constructive, expressing confidence that the outstanding issues can be resolved through further consultation. The development marks a significant step for Linda Mwananchi as it works to transition from a grassroots movement into a fully registered political party ahead of the 2027 general election. Here is the video.
We must say that the registrar received us very well, and we have had very cordial and extensive discussions with him. There is no reason to refuse the registration of the name Linda Mwananchi Movement. And we have agreed that he will now review his decision, and before the end of the week, he will get back to us with his final decision on the matter. You will recall that we had made an application for that name, and we received a letter declining the registration on account of public interest. So we came to engage with the registrar on the interpretation of the law, in particular Section 8 of the Political Parties Act. Let me just assure the country that once we have that name, everything will fall in place within the required statutory timelines.
On to the next. For generations, they have kept the peace, mobilized communities, and settled local disputes without a coin to their name or formal recognition under the law. Today, the script has flipped. Village elders across the country are smiling all the way to a major welfare overhaul after President William Ruto rolled out a lucrative package that includes monthly stipends, smart gadgets, and health insurance. This is a breakdown of what this means for over 106,000 grassroots administrators and all the goodies they are each set to receive. Here is the video.
The people. For generations, you have mobilized communities for vaccination, census, and voter registration. Jameni, nawaambia karibu. Nimepokea wafalme, nimepokea marais, sijashusha hadhi ya State House. Nimeinua heshima ya wananchi wa Kenya. Pia na wao. Kwa hivyo pamoja na nyinyi mnakaribishwa hapa. Nyinyi sababu nimewasikiza kwa makini. Nimesikia hakikisha kwamba kuna usalama pale mashinani. Kwa hivyo village elder, its strength begins not in the capital or in the city. Mutumia wa Musie or by any other honored names, village elders occupy a respected place without payment, but always government, to be accessible, inclusive, accountable, and responsive. Yet, these principles create opportunities. Village elders are uzalendo hauna bei. I say this is neither payment for the grateful nation and a practical support for the work you perform. Serve every Kenyan and reject corruption. Protect the vulnerable alone. It rests upon the confidence of your community, bila ubaguzi na bila mapendeleo. Nishukuru bunge letu la kitaifa na bunge la seneti. Wanaulizwa wewe uweze kupata huduma fulani kwa sababu uko ndani ya CRB. Itwa community health promoters. Munajua wale walikuwa wanafanya kazi. Pia tukasema pale chini jua matope inawazumbua, vumbi inawapiga. Iko bottom kuliko hiyo. Si hapo ndio iko pale kwa SHA. Yule hakikisha kwamba zangu viongozi, afya isiwe ni starehe ya na hivyo ndivyo itakavyokuwa. Kama nyinyi hapa tuko na village elders 10,000 leo. We now have a policy. Nyinyi mnanielewa jameni? Tuendelee ama tuendelee?
Before we talk about the head of state hosting villagers in State House, I want us to look at some of the feedback from you. Obodi Daniel anasema congrats, asanti sana. Daniel Mwange, asanti. Happy Krelia, how are you? Asanti sana. Isaiah Juma, thank you so much. Jonathan To, asanti. Dixon, thank you so much. Naona Athis Mewajaki, thank you. Florence Ochanda, asanti sana. Cherono Fancy, thank you. Liz Wanjiku, Asanti. Cherubo Joy, thank you so much. Joseph Gitao. Kuna swali hapa, tutaijibu tu sahi. Anauliza, sasa kati ya village men and women and school children, nani anahitaji smartphone? Hata we Joseph tuambie, but we'll be answering that in a few. I'm seeing Carol, thank you so much. James Waishigo, thank you. James HTV Show, thank you. Phyllis Muthoni, asanti sana. Zipi na kuona sana asanti. Barna Blue, thank you so much. Naona zingine zinaenda mbio. James, mambo vipi? Niko salama sana. What about you? So I want now to look at what President William Ruto promised the village elders who were in State House actually today. We've talked about some of the monthly stipends that they will be given, and one of them is that they will be given 3,000 monthly stipend for village elders. So every month they will be receiving 3,000 Kenya shillings. Also, the village elders will be taken for training, wataenda kufunzwa. What I don't know is, what will they be taught, the village elders? All right. Another thing is they will recognize village elders as officials working under the office of the president. Well, that's also another thing. Another thing is the government to buy upgraded phones for village elders to enhance the access to the internet and taking quality photos. Cost to be included in the next budget. Now, my question is here. The government is buying phones for village elders to access the internet and also to take quality photos. Some of them are very old, by the way, because for me, some of the village elders that are in my home village are old. So my question is, will some of them be able to access the smartphones? Will some of them be able to operate the smartphones? Ata nyinyi, I want you to tell me, guys, in the comment section, do you think the phones are good for the village elders? And do you think they will be helpful in what they are calling the access to the internet and also taking quality photos? Remember, the cost will be included in the next budget. Now my question is it the State House budget or is it the country's budget? Because both of the budgets are already very bloated. And also remember, we are struggling as a country in terms of debt. So if we add some of this money to the budgets, how will the budgets look like right now? Another thing that will be done, the government will pay SHA, that is the Social Health Authority, for village elders, their spouses, and their children, beginning next year on January. And they say that the cost will also be included in the next budget. Now, the question again lies here. The cost is also in the budget. Is it the State House budget? Is it the country's budget? And if at all it's the country's budget, the budget is already burdened. Why are we burdening it more? Number two, yes, they are village elders. Are we making these promises because the campaigns are already here? And also, the next general election is just a year ahead, you know? I want to see some of your comments hapa. Naona mtu anaitwa Scripture. Thank you so much. Isaiah Juma is saying this. He is inviting everyone in State House. Those who go there are happy, getting something in their pocket, yet many people are being left out. Okay? Victor Kisoi, thank you so much. Happy Krelia. Asanti. Naona Felix Nyaminga, asanti sana. Tell me, do you think what the president, or rather the head of state, promised the village elders is good for us and also to the village elders? And what impact do you think will this have to the budget? both the State House budget and also the country's budget. We continue commenting hapo chini. Naona Daniel anafanya hesabu hapa. Anasema a lot of money na mimi sina kitu. Sijali, thank you so much. Victor Kisoi, thank you. I'm seeing Carol, thank you so much. I'm seeing Pauline, asanti na kuona. You are telling me the country is already burdened. Why are we doing so much to make sure that we feed the donkey when you want to ride on it? Just as amesema, Ruto only feeds the donkey when he wants to ride on it. Okay. Naona mtu mwingine hapa before I move on, because next we'll be looking at the Vision 2060. That is what we will be looking at next. So stay tuned and also continue commenting. And before we talk about the Vision 2060, I want you to tell me, as a Kenyan citizen, what is your thought about the Vision 2060? And above all, has the Vision 2030 been implemented? And do you think the Vision 2060, or rather the post-2030 charter, will it be of importance to us? I don't know. But I want you guys to tell me. We'll look at everything that is happening right here. Naona mtu anaitwa James Kimani. Thank you. Anasema great job guys. Keep it up. Asanti. Carol Melvin. Thank you so much. Adis Mewa Jackie. Anasema village elders are being given smartphones, yet our CBC children who were to be given tablets for their education purposes hatujaona. Think about it, guys. Think about it. I want us to look at the Vision 2060. President William Ruto has mounted a firm defense of the government's proposed Vision 2060 blueprint, declaring that Kenya's long-term economic transformation must be anchored in the Constitution and shielded from short-term campaign politics. Speaking in Uasin Gishu County, during his first public remarks on the initiative, the head of state signaled a structural shift in national planning, one intended to outlast political cycles and guarantee economic continuity for decades to come. He pointed out that while Kenya has made major strides in implementing constitutional provisions on political governance and also human rights, the country has yet to fully operationalize its constitutional development agenda, highlighting that the current Vision 2030 framework was drafted prior to the promulgation of the 2010 Constitution. The president emphasized that it is time to align national growth strategies directly with the supreme law of the land. We'll look at that in details in a few. But first of all, let us continue looking at some of the feedback that we have here. Isaiah Juma anasema Ruto always plays mind games to bribe our parents indirectly. Why can't he make sure to work effectively rather than using millions of money every day? That's a question. Solomon anasema huku ndo TV yetu sasa. Thank you so much, Solomon. Naona Metrin Nekesa, I don't think it makes sense because hakuna stima, Wi-Fi, and these people, they are old. Aki Ruto will show us Pepe. Okay. Now I want us to look at the Vision 2060. Remember last week, the head of state, that is His Excellency President William Ruto, had a special national address to talk about the Vision 2060, or rather the post-2030 charter. I want us to look at some of the things that he said will be in the Vision 2060. And remember, this Vision 2060 is anchored in the development aspirations of the 2010 Constitution. So, one thing that the head of state said will be in the Vision 2060, it will be designed to outlast political administrations. We'll be comparing, remember, the Vision 2060 and the Vision 2030. So keep that in mind. Number 2, it is aimed to transform the country into a newly industrializing upper middle income nation. So far, how is our nation economically? Hold on. Another thing, providing a high quality of life in a clean and secure environment by 2030. So far, have we been able to have a clean and secure environment? We are just like 4 years to 2030. Has that been achieved? Look at it still. Remember, now I want us to look at the Vision 2030. The Vision 2030 had 3 pillars. One pillar is the political pillar. Number 2 is the social pillar. And number 3 is the economic pillar. So we'll start with the political pillar. The political pillar, it was targeting improving governance, security, transparency, and the rule of law. Has this been met? Looking at the 2010 Constitution, actually, it has partially been met. Why? In governance, yes, devolution has been achieved because we are in the devolved government right now. So partially, this has been met in the devolved government. I want us to look at the social pillar now. This is where human development, education, health, and other things are. Remember, it was targeting equitable social development in this country. And it was also targeting to reduce the rate of poverty to 0 digits. Right now, the rate of poverty is 38 to 40%. Kidogo, I don't think that has been met because they wanted to make a poverty be in 0 digits. But right now, the rate is at 38%. If we look at some of the things like education, high quality education, free health services, remember we have SHA, remember we have UHC, all that has been achieved and it has delivered gains. And that's actually, it has also been partially achieved. Also, there is access to basic services. Remember, before the Vision 2030, there are some people who could not afford education, but after President, the late Mwai Kibaki, made free education, many people are able to access education. So free things like free health services, free education, they've really, really helped this country. Before that, I want to look at a comment that I've seen here. Isaiah anasema, before we talk and launch Vision 2060, Ruto needs to tell us what we have achieved as a country in Vision 2030. Ama hii ni mchezo wanacheza na Suluhu kucheza na akili za wananchi? Utatuambia. All right. Now I want us to look at the political pillar. This was targeting improving governance and also security, transparency, and the rule of law. Regarding the 2010 Constitution, there are major reforms that were met, like the Bill of Rights, separation of powers, and also devolution. Remember, like I have told you before, we have had devolved government. So this has actually been met. If we look at some of the things like security, peace, national cohesion in the country, still we have some issues regarding security. Remember, the issue of guns in this country is still here, gunnism in the country. If we look at some of the things like election-related tensions, like right now, we are some few days, or rather, we might say some few months to the general elections, that is 2027 general elections, but there are tensions. Remember in the case of the by-elections in Juzi to Ol Kalou, we saw a lot of tension, other people were beaten, others were killed, and many were injured. So if we look at the security, peace, and national cohesion, there is still more that needs to be done in that. So basically, if we compare the Vision 2030 to the Vision 2060, I think we can say this. The Vision 2030, yes, has succeeded as a long-term planning framework and has actually delivered tangible results in terms of infrastructure and also governance. But in terms of economic growth, kidogo, we are still down. Because if we look at the economic pillar, they wanted to actually make the GDP of this country to be averagely equate 10%. But still, the GDP of this country right now is 4.5 to 5.5%. That's a major shortfall. So basically, the Vision 2030 has delivered tangible results in infrastructure and also governance. But in terms of economic and social outcomes that were originally envisioned, there is still much that needs to be done. And this takes us to the question of the day today. Do you think the Vision 2060 should be implemented? Remember, the head of state said that the formal national conversation of the post-2030 charter, or rather the Vision 2060, will start on the 12th of August. That is next week. And you are a Kenyan citizen. Do you think the Vision 2060 should be implemented, or should we continue with the Vision 2030 until everything is actually implemented for the Vision 2030? Yeah. Guys, I want to read some few comments here, and then we go to the next story. Naona mtu hapa Geoffrey Manthi anauliza wapi tablets za machief kwanza. Tech-Teds, thank you so much. Kitui Gideon, thank you. Malaya Nixon, asanti. Naona Solomon Riono 2K, asanti. I'm seeing Metri Nekesa, asanti pia. Tech-Teds again, thank you. And I'm seeing Avis Mewadraki, thank you so much. I want us now to change gears to the election live stream feed. A high-stakes debate is brewing in Kenya's political arena as Parliament targets a major clause in the country's voting framework ahead of the 2027 general election. And a new controversial electoral amendment bill jointly sponsored A new controversial electoral amendment bill jointly sponsored by Senate Majority Leader Aaron Cheruiyot and Senate Minority Leader Stewart Mazayo is proposing to pull the plug on the legal requirement for the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission to broadcast live polling station results to the public. Under the current Elections Act, the Commission is mandated to maintain a public live stream of results as they roll in from polling stations across the nation. The new bill seeks to repeal that section entirely. The proposal has sparked fierce pushback from civil society groups and legal figures. Critics argue that eliminating the live public broadcast strips away an essential layer of transparency that Kenyans have relied on to verify outcomes in real time. I want us to look at this. Remember, this bill has already sailed through the Senate. And remember, this bill was brought by the Senate Majority Leader, that is Aaron Cheruiyot, and Minority Leader Stewart Mazayo. It was also an hardcore proposal. And it seeks to actually delete Section 39 of the Act that bars the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission from live streaming the election results. Now, all eyes are on the National Assembly as they prepare to amend the Election Amendment Bill of 2024. Remember, the chairman of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, that is Erastus Ithcon, said that they actually distanced themselves from this, and they said they had not proposed anything to the parliament, or rather even to the Senate. And this is raising a lot of questions about the future of the elections in this country, because what can we say about the transparency if at all we will not be live streaming the results? What will we say about the conduct and future of the elections in this country? And you, as the Kenyan citizens, do you think it is good for the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission to not actually live stream the results? And remember, when we say about the results, ni results zote from the Senate, Senator, Governor, your MCA, your President, and everybody. What are your thoughts about that? Before we go for a break, I want us to look at a few comments here. Naona Venom Vibes Adiking, thank you. Jackson Minini, Asanti. What's your thought? Terry Juma, nakuona. What are your thoughts about the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission not live streaming the election results? Damigi, huyu anaongea juu ya the Vision 2060. He's saying the Vision 2060 is a piped dream. Metri Nekesa, yani tuko 2060 na 2030 hatujamalizana nayo. Alright. I'm seeing the spring of motivation. Good. Asanti. Blackjack, I'm seeing you. Thank you so much. Naona huyo aitwaje? Tecteds anasema Kenya did not achieve Vision 2030's fundamental promise of sustained roughly 10% annual economic growth and transformation into a newly industrializing, highly competitive economy. That's true, by the way. The spring of motivation, Asanti. We continue chatting on the comment section. We are going for a short break, but we'll be back in a while.
Sorry, what's your name?
I'm Dennis.
Hi, Dennis. Can you send me something? I just went shopping. Can you send?
I'll send you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kwenye ni wapi?
I'm from Kisumu.
Kisumu. Kisumu.
Yeah.
Kwa baba.
Yeah, true.
I like Kisumu, man. You know, wanasemanga wajaluo wanatesanga wasichana. Like, mimi nataka kuteswa.
Kabisa. Ndakutesa. Lazima nikutese. Lazima nikutese.
Lakini
nitakuspoil na everything.
Do you love traveling?
Yes, I love traveling.
Do you love running? Najua mimi ni mkale.
Wewe ni mkale.
Guy,
so napenda asubuhi tuna jog tukishamka tunakimbia kidogo.
Tunakimbia kidogo. Tunatengeneza breakfast. Tunatengeneza watoto.
Lakini kwa sisi wa Kristo, sisi tunaruhusiwa bwana mmoja, bibi mmoja. Tamaa zako wewe kisebusebu na kiroho kipapo ndio umeenda kujiingiza kwa pili na watatu na wanne. Na hata unajaibisha. Kwanza kenyewe kabebeneo kadogo. Kembamba hako kafupi, hakaingii popote. Hata unaenda ushuhuda mimi na waweza.
Ni kunyonya si kama sweet, ni kama tu sweet.
Nani alikwambia babu kuna ustaarabu?
Kuna ustaarabu wa kunyonya tena?
Wewe kwanza hujui kunyonya, maana ungekuwa unanyonya huo mdomo wako haungekuwa hivyo. Mdomo mweusi sema kwa una nini? Sasa hiyo unalia kama mtoto mdogo, mwanamume wa miaka 45. Wewe mwenyewe unang'ang'ana, mimi nitakufanyia kila kitu. Usijali. Nakuua, usiniue. Mimi sikuui babu.
Unafanya mimi na mtoto na nasikia ni kama yani.
Ukisisimka nenda kwa mkeo babu. Mimi huwezi si size yangu. Takuua bure yani.
Wow, are your walls looking plain and uninspired? Transform your space with premium wall panels, elegant marble PVC with stunning backlighting, and modern floating TV stands. All designed to give your home a luxurious, timeless finish. At Mr. Frames Kenya, we offer top quality designs at unbeatable prices. Whether you're going to a classic or modern look, we've got the perfect solution for your home or office. Call or WhatsApp us today on 0705 759 102 or connect with us on social media. Mr. Frames Kenya. Mr. Frames Kenya, where style meets affordability.
If you're looking for high-quality imported doors, Future Doors Limited is the place to be. From waterproof interior doors, premium exterior steel doors, French doors, mesh doors, and smart locks, you'll find a wide variety designed for every space. Whether you're building, renovating, or simply upgrading your home, you'll definitely find something that matches your style. Visit their showroom along Mombasa Road at ENS Business Park, 3rd floor. That is the same building as Quiver Mombasa Road, that is opposite MRM Mabati. Come experience the collection yourself.
Welcome back. I want us to read that some of the comments that are here. Teds anasema any law that reduces the public's ability to independently see and verify election results from the polling station risks weakening transparency and public confidence. That is true. I'm seeing Metrin Nekesa, thank you so much. James Kimani also has a thing to do with the Vision 2060. Yes, I support the implementation of Vision 2060 because Kenya needs a long-term development framework that builds on the achievements and lessons of Vision 2030, all right? Maxwell Peter, we go wherever we are taken, all right? Adis Mewajaki, without live streaming, the credibility of the Election Commission is gone. Elkana Mwambi, all we need is accountability na kila kitu itakuwa on. That's true. Kenya did not achieve Vision 2030's fundamental promise or sustained roughly 10% annual economic growth and transformation into a nearly industrializing, highly competitive economy. Thank you. Lona Caro. Asanti Caro. I'm also seeing Venom Vibes, Adi King, thank you, Asanti. Damigi, Vision 2060 is a pipe dream, all right. Kitui Gideon, thank you so much. I'm seeing somebody else hapa. Karoi karibu ipotee. James, thank you so much. Also, I am seeing Carol, thank you so much. I want us now to look at the Luhya community. In other news, a Luhya community leader and traditional circumcision practitioner has explained the key differences between traditional circumcision and medical circumcision performed in hospitals. His insights come at a time when the circumcision season is underway in parts of Luhya land, where the rite remains an important cultural practice, marking the transition of young men into adulthood. While traditional circumcision is deeply rooted in the customs, rituals, and community teachings, hospital circumcision is carried out by trained medical professionals under clinical conditions with greater emphasis on hygiene, safety, and preventing complications. Actually, I want us to talk to one person in the village who will tell us something about the circumcision. But before that, what are your thoughts about this, especially if you are a Luhya? And first of all, we will watch a video that is here, before we read your comments.
Wanapelekanga watoto hospitali na wakitairisha watoto na wanafungia hapa na wanashona. Ukishona mwili ya mtoto, acha nifanye hivi dione. Tumetairisha, tumeweka hapa alama, wanafuruta wanashonea hapa. Wengi wapo wakigrow, wakwe wakubwa, wanaonekana kama si wajatairi. Tairisha mtoto apaki vile umemkata na wafunge dawa abone. Hata sisi vile tulisoma kitambo, akipona mwenyewe hivi, hata akilala na bibi ya ugonjwa haitaingia kwa hii ngozi, kwa sababu hapa ni plastic. Kitu cha pili, tuna kitu hapa inaitwa rural nurse network ya mwanaume upande wa chini. Ikitokea chini inapitanga mpaka huko. Sasa hospitali yetu ikikata inakatanga hiyo kitu inaishia. Vitanda wetu wakikuroa kuwe kama huyu, hata aone mwanamke kiasi gani aone kama kuna mwanamke hapo. Kazi yake ni kutembea tembea na kukunywa pombe na kujifanya yeye ni mlevi.
So I want us to talk to one of the people from the village right there to scare how is their tradition, because looking at what we've seen from that report, actually their tradition is very, very interesting. Hi, how are you?
So fine.
What's your name, and maybe you can tell us where you come from?
They call me Joshua Mafumbo, but the stage name, I'm called MC Vajo Mlezi.
All right.
I'm from Kimilili, Bungoma County.
So actually,
yes,
we are reading a report here about your culture.
Yes.
About circumcision. So first of all, we want to know, what is your history of circumcision in the Luya community? And did you find it like that? Ama ni kitu imekuja juzi?
Luya circumcision ilianza first, it was about the Sabaot from Bungoma. Iko na versions mbili. So ya kwanza like ilikuwa Wabukusu wako wanatairi. Back in 18th century huko.
Okay.
Yeah, so from hapo, so kuna hiyo version ya kuwa Wasabaot ndo walikuwa wanatairi. So there was a guy by the name Mango. Alikuwa kijana by that time. So yeye ndo anaaminika kwa kuleta sasa hiyo circumcision to the Bukusu people.
Okay.
The Luya as a whole. Sababu kulikuwa na nyoka ilikuwa inauma watu. Like ilikuwa inakuuma kwa kichwa alafu unakufa. Na hiyo nyoka ilikuwa kubwa, so watu walikuwa wanatembea na karai kwa kichwa, so that ikiuma inauma hiyo karai. So there was a time hiyo nyoka ilikuwa inaishi kwa cave.
Okay.
Kwa cave. So by that time sasa watu walikuwa wanaona hiyo nyoka imeua watu wengi na hakuna mtu like haiwezi uawa. So huyo kijana, now the Mango, aliamua kwenda kuua hiyo nyoka.
Okay.
So alienda kwa hiyo cave akaeka miti. Unaona mahali sasa kwa kiingilio.
Okay.
Na akajipaka matope. The reason why unaona kwa hiyo culture yetu mtu anajipaka matope. Wanapaka kijana matope.
Yes. What is the meaning by the way of that?
Tutakuja hapo.
Okay.
Acha nikwambie historia kwanza. So wakati alieka hapo kisiki hapo mbele, wacha tuita log. So by that time hiyo nyoka ilikuja ikaingia hapo ndani. But ikasense hiyo pango, that cave now haiko sawa, like kuna intruder, kuna mtu ako hapo ndani, though alikuwa amejipaka matope so that anukie kama hapo ndani. So ikakuwa lazima itoke nje.
Okay.
So by the time ilieka hiyo kichwa hapo kwa log, alikuwa ready. Kuna the reason why inaitwa Embalu in Bukusu, it's called Embalu. Tutakuja nifafanue zaidi. So from hapo alikuwa na hiyo kitu, so like it was like a slasher. Like a machete yenye iko both sides ziko sharpened. Unaona kama hiyo njora ya Masai?
Yeah.
So akakata once, hiyo kichwa ikaruka nje, now that nyoka ilikuwa inatoka nje. So hiyo kichwa ilienda ikauma miti, na hiyo miti ikakauka.
Okay.
Hiyo cave iko mpaka saizi. Hata in case you visit Western, tunaweza tembea huko.
Okay.
Sasa wakati wa kijana alikuwa ameua, kuna songs hata huwa zinaimbwa mtoto akishatairiwa, akishakatwa, inaimbwanga huero murwe, huero murwe. So sababu wameua kichwa.
Okay.
Si mnaitanga vichwa ati weka kichwa. Anyway, so ina happening hivyo. So from hapo now that kijana wakasema nao sababu ya hiyo courage na kila kitu yenye kila mtu alikuwa ameavoid, sasa anaweza tairiwa.
Yeah.
By that time he was at the age of 36 years.
Okay.
So now nda alifungulia now the jamii of the Bukusu people kuanza kutairi.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and we usually see you guys doing it specifically on August. Why on August? And do you usually do it every year?
We can't do it every year. In our language, it should be on an even year.
Okay.
Because of the other culture, things that happen during these odd years. And it should be on August. Because like sisi miezi yetu tukiinem kwa Bukusu language, it always has some meanings.
Okay.
So in August, inakwanga ni mwezi ambayo iko na ndo mnasemanga ati mwezi ni fridge, ni baridi.
Yeah.
So the reason why ina happen hivyo is because unaona wakati hiyo wakati ya kufreeze, mtoto akitolewa nguo akipakwa hiyo matope mwili yake ina freeze. By the time anakuja kutairiwa, like damu haikuwa haitembei, so asikii uchungu at that time anakatwa.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the reason why inakuwa mwezi wa 9. Sababu it's a freezing month. Alafu akishapa kwa hizo matope mwili na freeze, so hawezi sikia uchungu immediately akikatwa.
Okay.
So mwili ikianza ujua ikianza kutoka mwili ikianza kufunguka, it's when anaanza kufilia uchungu.
Okay.
Baadaye. Yeah.
Also, we saw like juzi when Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna was in huko Kitale. We saw a boy and we saw akona hizo bells. Ilikuwa Bungoma. Okay. Alikuwa na hizo bells, kengele. What are their meanings? And do you
Yes, easy. In fact, mtu anaitwanga Msinde. Like huyo boy sasa akianza this, kuna steps anapitishwanga. Ukiangalia huyo kijana alikuwa ametolewa nguo na alikuwa amepakwa kitu ya whitish.
Yes.
If I'm not wrong. Kijana akianza tunaita in our local language kwenda kuitana, like now kijana amefika hiyo time ya kutairi. Kuna steps anapitishwanga, like akianza akikuja ambia wazazi hii ndo time yangu ya kutairi, like wazazi wanapuzilianga because there is a reason why lazima wakuone umekoma.
Yeah.
na unaweza like for us, sababu kwa jamii ya Kibukusu ukiona unatairi mtoto, huwezi tairi mtoto sababu ya kutairi.
Okay.
There is always a reason why unamtairi. Lazima anatoka into childhood, anakuja into adulthood.
Okay.
So the time anatairi atapitishwa kwa hizo steps za kujua aache. Kuna vitu inafaa awache, kama kukaa jikoni.
Okay.
Kuna vitu anafaa aache kama kutembea na mama. Kuna vitu anafaa awache, kama kuna vitu mingi zenye anafaa aache zenye alikuwa anafanya, kama kulialia, kusema mama ameniacha. Mtoto akishakuwa at that time unaweza muacha kwa boma alale peke yake na alinde hiyo boma. So at that time the reason why they are always from 15 years kuendelea.
Okay.
Hawezi tairi mtoto mwenye ako below 12 years. Huyo baada hajakoma, hajafika time ya kutairi.
Okay.
So by that time mtoto akianza sasa, ni turudi hapo nyuma, nilisema akisema anataka kwa kutairi, like lazima wampime. Kitambo ilikuanga unachukua, unaona hiyo makaa ya jiko inakuwa inawaka, ulikuwa unawekwa kwenye kucha ya hii kucha kubwa ya kidole ya mguu for 10 minutes.
10?
Yeah. So unataka kutairi, unataka kuface, zinakuchoma. So unataka kuface kisu.
Yes.
Na kisu si mchezo, unaona? Utakatwa. So lazima like wanakupitisha vitu kama hizo, so that psychologically ukwe prepared, like you are going to face, and after that wewe si mwanaume unarudi nyuma. Like kama ni ukweli utasimama kwa ukweli yako. Na kama utadefend kitu utadefend it to the end. So the reason why so after hapo watakwambia sasa uanze kuita like your relatives. Ukishaita your relatives, yani unatoka. Kitambo walikuanga wanatembea, you can go almost like 30 kilometers.
Okay.
Na watu wamekufuata, wanakusindikiza, wanakutia moyo, uende uambie aunti yako mahali ya kuwa mimi nimetosha kutairi, upewe kitu utapewa huko, ukuje home. So inafikanga time tunaita hucho hila.
Okay.
Hucho hila, it means umefika kiwango ya kama ulikuwa unaambia watu na hauna roho ya kutairi, unaweza rudi nyuma. Unaweza acha hizo vitu kabisa, hizo makengele kugonga, useme mimi hii mwaka siwezi. So utatairi the next year. So that is if this is 2026, useme nitatairi 2028. Unaona? Unawacha. Hawana shida na hiyo. Hata kutusi ama nini. So inafikanga that level yenye wanasema unataka kwenda kwa wajomba. So unajua like ulienda mama yako mahali alitoka.
Okay.
Walipeana mahari. So a day before uende kwa wajomba, kuna hizo sasa vitu inaitwa hucho hila.
Okay.
Hucho hila, it means unakuja kupakwa hiyo mchanga. Kuna vitu utapitia, utapelekwa mtoni, uchote maji, ukuje waeke sambusa hapo chini.
Okay.
Uweke hapo ndani. Kuna at least mnaweza pata time ukikuja huko mkikava ikiwa live itakuwa poa. But sasa ukishae kwa hiyo upako sasa hiyo mchanga ya white, inakuanga wimbi unga. So ukishapakwa hiyo, no turning back.
Sasa ni kuenda hadi mwisho.
Ukishapakwa hiyo, iliwe liwalo, hata ukikufa lazima utairiwe ndo uziko. Yeah, that is it. So the reason why unapata sasa nao Edwin Sifuna, huyo kijana akiwa hapo alikuwa amejipaka, hiyo ni ashiria kwa Edwin Sifuna vile alianza hiyo safari ya siasa ya kuenda mahali amefika, hakuna kurudi nyuma.
Okay.
Because tunaamini kuwa kuna viongozi Western wenye wamekuwa kwa serikali but they have failed the Luya nation.
Okay, now MC, I have another question.
Yes.
Apart from hiyo ya kengele, do you have any other symbolic circumcision rites kama hizo? Maybe you can give us 2.
No. Hakuna kabisa. Hiyo tu ndo inaaminika. Na I think ni hiyo inaaminika ya kuwa ndo ukuwa umetairi. Ni lazima uonekane ni hivyo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sawa sawa. MC, thank you so much for talking to us.
Okay, welcome.
We really appreciate because we've at least understood what really happens. Because most of the people didn't know what really happens behind the scenes. We always see things. And then we didn't know, and now at least we've had a closure about everything that happens with the circumcision in the Luya nation.
Okay, thank you. There's a lot we can learn from it.
Yes.
Kuna kuwa na watu. Do you know that mtu akienda hata kutairi? Kuna kuanga na msichana kwa hapo because hata tunakuanga na mapacha.
Okay.
Unaona mapacha unaweza kuwa mmoja ni boy na kuna mwingine ni dem.
Okay.
So by the time hata mapacha boy akienda kutairi, do you know that kuna ishara sasa inafanyikanga pia dem inafaa tairiwe. But sasa yeye akatwi. There's some other things zenye zinafanywanga ionekane pia alitairi.
Ngoja kidogo MC. Sasa dem anafanyiwa nini kama unajua tunajua
kuna kamba inakuanga imefungwa kwa kiuno, so by the time anakata boy hiyo kamba itakatwa. Kuna mambo mingi. kuna mambo mingi, but it's so nice. Ukifuatilia ukitaka kulana utalana a lot. But ukikejeli from afar yenye huwezi understand pia utabaki. That's why unapata nowadays watu wengi unapata pia wameenda osi. Wanasema wameacha hizo mila na desturi. Na unapata sasa kama jamii ya Kibukusu haitambui watu ambao wameenda hospitali.
Sawa sawa. MC, thank you so much.
Okay, welcome.
We'll get more information definitely.
Yes.
To at least enlighten people about that. Ndio hata tujue tena hapo kwa msichana kidogo lazima tujue vizuri.
Hiyo inakuanga at least as a simple anakuanga tu amefungwa kamba, but there's a lot yenye huwa ina happen.
Okay.
Na kuna watu tofauti pia. Inategemea sababu kama wewe ni ngariba ule jamaa vile nilisema labda mtu akikufa atakatwa ndo azikwe, na mtu akishatairi mtu amekufa ujue sasa hiyo ndo talent yake itaishi hapo kama yeye ni wa kutairi watu.
Okay.
Hawezi tairi tena watu wazima.
Sawa sawa. Thank you so much MC.
Welcome.
Really appreciate.
Okay, thank you so much.
That is MC. At least he's explained to us some things that we didn't know. Luya, si mko na mambo mingi. Mpaka wasichana wafungwa kamba kwa kiuno jamani. It's still okay. I want to read some of your comments here. Some of them are very funny. Naona Tech-Teds anauliza wapi mtumishi atuambie hii. Ako tu mahali. Tutajua kama tutamtafuta. James Kimani, I think those traditional practices carry risks of contamination, excessive bleeding, or infections if tools are shared. Nick, nakuona. Asante. Naona mwingine hapa, Metrin, asante pia. I'm seeing all of you here. Guys, endeleeni, continue interacting with me on the comments section. Huyu anaitisha tu mtumishi tusikie vizuri, but at least MC has given us a little bit about what happens behind the scenes of the Luya circumcision and everything. And actually, guys, it has been a great pleasure being together with you. That's where we close tonight on Obinna TV live updates. We had a lot more lined up, but time is not on our side. Keep interacting on our socials. Keep talking to us on every YouTube channel of Obinna TV and also on our other social media platforms, in our Instagram, in our TikTok, in our Facebook pages, everywhere. I really, really appreciate. Until next time, my name is Maggie Ndumia. Goodbye. God bless.